The local church is the only hope the world has. A local church can't fix the problems of the world. But a local church can be light in the darkness in its Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and most part of the earth. And if all the local churches were doing that, just imagine for a second what that might look like. If you just take one town, one region, one county, if we just started one place of light. We just recognize that whoever you're coming across, I know you may want to vent about politics, or you may want to vent about the ball game you watch, or you may want to vent about work, or you may want to vent about whatever. If you know Christ, we're called to die to ourselves, to take up our cross, and to follow him. We're called to live a life that is different. Listen, you may not get your head around this yet, but there are some things that when you give your life to Jesus, you lose the right to do. Whoa, I got the right to do blah, blah, blah. I'm American. I know what you think, but if you know Christ, you're supposed to be a follower of Jesus, a Christian, a child of God before you're anything else. And if you can't do the other thing and be a good reflection of Jesus, you got to ask yourself, is the other thing okay? It doesn't mean what you think is right or wrong. It just means that do you have the right to do that if doing that is not a good reflection of Jesus? I mean, that's really the topic. What does it look like to be an ambassador of Jesus? What does it look like to be a messenger? Walk into a room, just think about this. You walk into an environment and you have the message of reconciliation. God has entrusted to you this message of hope, this message of forgiveness, this message that says that God is not holding that person's sin against them, but he has already made the path for reconciliation. He's reconciling them. He's in the process of reconciling them back to himself through Christ. And then when you decide to show your butt, you lose the opportunity to be his ambassador. But it was more important to vent your opinion or make your point than it was to reflect your Savior.